Hello from the TTC, the Transportation and Ticket Center. Today's an important day, right, Dennis?
Yep.
What day is today?
It is my birthday.
It is your birthday, and we're gonna go ride Tron, hopefully.
I'm excited, haven't done it before.
So we're technically about an hour late for our Tron return time, and I've talked about this in the video that preceded this one because we just came from home, but we would be on time if our estimate was accurate, but they called us back 2 hours early for our Tron boarding group, so hopefully they'll let us ride. So we just made it through the Contemporary, and there was a bit of a backup back at the TTC. I think they were just running at half capacity for some reason, but we almost made it to Magic Kingdom. All right, we made it off of the monorail. It is very busy today. Everyone's been saying how dead Disney is. That is definitely not the case. It is busy. So it is time to find out if Tron will let us ride a little over an hour after our time expires. Looks like they moved the Roy and Minnie statue over there, which means they're getting ready to decorate for Halloween. The parade's going to be starting here very soon, so hopefully that enables us today on our Magic Kingdom adventure, but also maybe not, because again, it is pretty busy at Disney right now. So we tried to bypass some of the crowd, and it looks like this is the end of the line for, oh my god, what is this the end of the line for? That was the end of the line for Monsters. That's crazy. I thought it was for Buzz Lightyear, but I thought there was no way that that could go all the way down there. That would have been ridiculous. It is so hot right now, Dennis. We drink around the world later, we are done.
You're done.
I'm so nervous. I really hope that they're going to be nice to us and let us ride, because that'll be really awkward if they don't. So we're heading into Tron right now. What do you think so far, Dennis?
I'm excited. They use the soundtrack from the movie. One of the best soundtracks, I think, of any movie.
It's going to be us. In just a minute, hopefully. So there's an extended line outside. Right now, I think it really just depends on the particular discretion of the cast members. It maybe depends on just how busy the park is. I don't really know. I don't know the contingent factors with that. So right now we're in the line for the virtual queue touch points. This is the lightning lane return touch points as well. There's a little bit of a backup, but hopefully once we get inside, if we get inside, we can move pretty quickly. So we're getting a little bit closer. This line is very long at the moment. This has taken sort of a while just to get up to the front of the line. So I guess we're about to see what's going to happen. So they let us in. We are going to ride Tron, and we've actually, by the time we make it inside, probably we'll wait about an hour just in this outdoor queue.
For your safety, remain seated on your light cycle at all times. Keep restraints securely fastened.
Okay, so we've made it inside the building. There are the light cycles right down there. Hopefully the wait is a little bit less in here. You can hear me. So there's a little bit of a line in here right now, but hopefully it moves pretty quickly to the lockers, and then we can ride Tron. Okay, we're about to ride Tron, and I'm switching over to my glasses. Let's see if this works. You ready, Dennis? Here comes our light cycle, and we're sitting in the very front row for Dennis's first experience on Tron. How you doing?
I banged the head on my knee.
Oh no.
Congratulations, Caesars. A championship performance and victory for
can't be
Team
the
Blue.
That's it?
No way.
Yep.
No way.
That's it. So we rode Tron, which hopefully you could see, presuming that these were working. Did you have fun, Dennis? Yep. Cool. So your number one complaint was that it was probably a little bit too short, right?
I think the most thrilling part was at the very beginning, too.
Just that part, the launch outside?
Yeah.
Did you have fun though? Was it cool?
This is cool. I just think we could have done more with it.
Yeah, we waited over an hour, definitely like an hour and a half probably.
It's weird to me. I think, like, Space Mountain's better.
So we stopped by the water refill back over there. There's like a water fountain, and filled us up with water, and now we're heading over to Epcot. We went inside the Tomorrowland launch depot very quickly so Dennis could get himself, or I guess technically I got it for you, your birthday button. Because as Brennan says, you should never get your own birthday button. So Tron was essentially all that we came to Magic Kingdom to do today, which is probably a good idea because it is busy. Passing through Fantasyland right now, there's Winnie the Pooh and Tigger up there. So we're heading over here towards the Wishing Well, not to take a picture by the Wishing Well, but over towards the castle. Right now Dennis is deciphering if he can use his rock climbing skills to climb the castle.
I'm trying to rate the route. These are nice. These are great.
Do you think you could do it?
If I had my rock climbing shoes, maybe.
Is it worth being posted all over the blogs and getting kicked out of Magic Kingdom?
For the fame, yeah.
Really?
For the clout.
You were the guy that summited Magic Kingdom Castle, Cinderella Castle.
And then I would say Tinkerbell was not at the top. This is lying to you.
Dennis tried to go into the Bippity Boppity boutique and he totally got shamed for it. Dennis was like, I've never been in here before. And then Dennis walked up and they were like, this is a salon for children. And Dennis was like, oh, never mind, bye.
That's why we're leaving now.
So now we're in front of the castle, and this is a pretty open space at the moment right now for Dennis to get some good pictures. And then there's also a Main Street vehicle over there. There's a couple, actually. Okay, we are boarding the Main Street vehicle and we're heading all the way up to the top level up here. So we're on the second level right now of the omnibus. And we are heading towards Main Street, USA from the hub. There's the Walt Disney statue right there. The castle is right behind us. This is a pretty cool perspective, right, Dennis?
This might be better than Tron.
Oh no, it's going to be a little bit longer.
Oh, that's a Roy Roast right there.
We're in the shade right now, and there's like a little bit of a gust, so it's actually very comfortable up here.
Oh, that's a very pretty picture from here.
Yeah, isn't it? I'm gonna take a picture of that right now. Ready for this? You don't get that perspective. There's Tomorrowland, and you can see Tron way over there. And we're getting pretty close to park hopping hours. By the time that we make it to the monorail, make it over to Epcot, we'll be good to go. Passing by the ice cream parlor and Casey's Corner over here. This is great. I can get used to this. Here's the Emporium over here. We're about to disembark right now. There's the confectionery and the Town Square Theater. And then again, of course, this photo op where Roy and Minnie have been moved over here, over by the fire station, which is probably where we're going to be dropped off. I thought we were going to be dropped off over sort of by like City Hall or the fire station. But nope, we're going to drop off over here. This is where we sat up here, and this is where we stopped. It's really tight up here right now, but this is across from Tony's Town Square and the Town Square Theater. So that was fun. That was a cool little surprise for us both to experience, right? I don't think I've ever done that. And now we're heading over to the monorail to take that over to Epcot. And also, I just surprised Dennis with a individual lightning lane for, I can't even speak, for Cosmic Rewind.
We're bougie now.
And we've made it back to the TTC, yes. Dennis wants to see if he can figure out how to get to Epcot.
I think it's that one. It says Epcot.
Okay, the monorail just got here, so we have to run over to it. I don't know if it's going to leave. Dennis is just leaving me behind. Dennis is going to Epcot. Here's the Magic Kingdom Toll Plaza entrance. I'm trying to talk into the top of the microphone, hopefully this time, so you might be able to hear me. And here we are. We've made it to Epcot. That did not take very long, and it just became park hopping availability time. Looks like they have the Food and Wine Festival signage out, even though that hasn't started yet. That's interesting. It's pretty easy to see the Community Core Hall construction over there from here. So that's pretty neat. It's I don't want to say that it's getting close at all. I wish that they would open up the half that's mostly ready right now. And this is the Journey of Water. And there are people in there right now. That's really cool. Whoa.
What is that?
It's the Journey of Water. That's the Moana section that is opening up probably pretty soon. So we've made it off of the monorail, and we made a perfect timing with this. Somebody has a little Remy shoulder buddy up there. Dennis, you should have brought yours.
I thought about it.
So we're heading directly into the park and then right over to Guardians of the Galaxy because our lightning lane, our individual lightning lane, time starts right now. I can't ever say that phrase. So the Food and Wine Festival starts from the day that we're here. It's going to be definitely started by the time that I upload this, but it starts in 2 days. So there's no festival going on right now. So Dennis is probably not aware of this, but I always like to say hello to myself in the mirror wall whenever we go to Epcot. What do you think, Dennis?
I think it's looks better than it ever has.
Space Mountain's posting a 10-minute wait at the moment, but it does look a little bit lengthier than it has been. So our Cosmic Rewind window will start pretty much in about 5 minutes. So by the time that we make it over there, we'll be able to ride it. Leave Figment alone. It's probably because the festival starts in just a couple days, but it is a little bit quieter at Epcot, I think. So Dennis has requested to start with some Club Cool for the day, a little birthday treat. All right, we got our beverages of choice. Did you enjoy yours, Mr. Texting on your birthday?
Yes. This guy texted the entire time we were in the line for Tron. Don't come at me.
All right, Dennis, are you ready for this? You've been waiting so long. A man of many words. So we're heading over here for a lightning lane, and we are on time by the minute for our lightning lane return. I've never done individual lightning lane on this ride before. It looks pretty busy for just the general virtual queue return time, so this is probably very good. This is awesome. Right now, this was $15 for an individual lightning lane, and I thought I would splurge because it's Dennis's birthday and he deserves it. He deserves everything. Look at this guy, ladies. So this is sort of one of the detriments to waiting in the individual lighting line is that you do miss out on the actual queue, which is sort of sad. Okay, taking to the next room right now. This is exciting. This is actually the fastest that we've watched through this queue. I hope you can hear me, it's so loud. That's about to be us right down there. I don't know which side we're going to get, or which songs. Dennis really has no idea what he's about to ride. I'm so glad that we did this and did the individual lightning lane, which I'm usually pretty proud to admit. I'm not sure if you're ready for this, Dennis. We're about to find out. What?
Where are the people before us?
Oh, I don't know. Probably drinking around the world. That sounds like a good idea. We should try that.
Okay, they're headed for the jump point. This plane is never gonna work. Lock it. Well? Okay, I've locked onto your vehicle.
We'll be right behind you.
Nothing to worry about.
Unless we cannot stop this unusually large man, then you're likely doomed.
Rex!
Good luck. You're gonna need it.
So Dennis has informed me that he has a hot take about Cosmic Rewind.
Really great ride. It felt like if they were gonna build Space Mountain today, that's what it would be like.
That's your hot take?
Yeah.
Is that you liked it?
Yeah.
What? Everybody likes this. That's not a hot take.
I'm special.
We got Conga.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, it's going to rain.
I like when we get closer and closer to the planets. That was really cool.
So we are drinking around the world today, something that neither of us have ever done before. And we're starting in Mexico, which probably isn't the best idea, but we want to take the Skyliner at the very end of our Epcot trip today, so I think we should probably start in Mexico and then end over here. So we are definitely pretty exposed to the elements at Epcot. Luckily I did bring an umbrella, but we'll see if that impacts us today. Maybe it'll be nice. So the idea is that we're going to alternate drinks. We are not going to get our own drinks by any means at every single country at Epcot today because we don't have the constitution to be able to do that.
Oh, wait.
Oh, come on.
I could do it.
Dennis, don't make me do this. You're still in your 20s, you can handle it. But, so we're going to alternate who gets a drink pretty much. So we're starting off in Mexico where, Dennis, you're going to get...
Margarita, of course.
So here we are at La Cantina, or Chose de Margarita. Okay, Dennis is getting in line for his first beverage here. They have a churro sundae. So Dennis decided to go ahead and get the top shelf Classica right there that he's holding. This is tequila orange liqueur, fresh lime juice, agave, and a black ant salt rim.
Dare I say, it's a good margarita.
Yeah? Can I have a sip? Maybe not. Thank you. Normally we get the frozen margaritas in Mexico, so to get one on the rocks is sort of exciting. That is really refreshing. That is great. I'm excited. So we're going to have to slow down a little bit because you're not even barely like a quarter of the way through that, and I need to get a drink over here. So we're in Norway now, and I want to head into Kringla over here to get my drink. They sell drinks outside, but I think I want to get beverage or alcohol that they have up here, and I think with coffee too, maybe. So this is what I got. This is the frozen Viking coffee.
All right, so this is the frozen Viking coffee, Bailey's Irish cream liqueur, and Kimura coffee liqueur with coffee chocolate sauce and garnished with coffee chocolate crunch. Ooh. This is delightful. How does it taste?
Oh, that is so good. It's like a mudslide. Ooh. Yeah, that's good. Very creamy though. May not have been the best decision. Starting with a margarita, and then now this creamy coffee. Uh-oh.
I'm the margarita boy, you're the creamy boy.
Mm-hmm. Now Dennis is trying it. What do you think?
Ooh,
Isn't it good?
that's sinful. It's delightful. Let me try some of the crunch.
We're in trouble. Oh, you're just getting in there. Happy birthday, Dennis. It's going to be a day. So Dennis and I hid inside here to enjoy the rest of our beverages in the shade. That was nice. So I think that we're going over to Joy of Tea here in China. But we could go to the restaurant too, the quick service. So Dennis got his drink. He ended up getting something called the Mango Gingerita. Brennan suggested to get the Canto Loopy, but Dennis wanted to do something a little bit different.
But you know, like usual, Brennan's wrong.
What?
I really love ginger, so I had to try it. It's good from the bottom, but it's bad from the top. Because they poured all the liquor straight on the top.
They like to do that. So like I said, this is the Mango Gingerita with Smirnoff vodka and light rum. Is it good?
Strangest drink I've ever had.
Really?
Yep, so from the bottom, delicious, delightful. From the top, trash.
Whoa.
Very strange.
Okay. Did you stir it? You're supposed to stir it.
I stirred it, but I can't get all the alcohol from the top to go to the bottom.
Okay. It's my turn to sip it. Dennis is so close.
Side first. No bottom.
Okay.
You just did bottom.
I don't know. How am I supposed to drink? You stirred it.
Drink it from the side. That's not the side.
But, like, drink it from the top?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Now try it from the bottom.
Well, I did try it from the bottom.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yes.
So now we are heading out of China and over to the next country, which happens to be Germany. Yes. And we're actually gonna get some food over there because we are hungry. So the African outpost is not technically a country at Epcot, so we're not counting this. I don't think we could handle that. So the drink that I'm going to be getting is from this cart right over here, and then it's the Schaffhauser Hefeweizen grapefruit beer. Okay, first we're actually going over here because Vernon suggested an apple shot over here that she heard about that she suggested for us to get. And if Dennis already respected Vernon, then I have to, as her man, you know, I gotta defend her or whatever. Was that good? So this is the wine cellar here, which is just the wine cellar, and I would normally get this Schaffhauser grapefruit beer, but you can really get that at any store. So now I think I'm looking at this over here, this apple liqueur. Maybe? Should I get that? It's not a shot, so I ended up doing neither of those options. I got this beer right here, the Erdinger. The pronunciation of that is probably incorrect.
I really got the Erdinger Dunkel's Weissbier. Rich and smooth wheat beer owes its full-bodied flavor to fine hops and dark malt used in production.
So, whoa, that is dark. I decided to get this because we're in Germany.
Ooh, aromatic.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's just a beer's beer.
Okay.
It's so nicely after all these like sugary cocktails.
Well, that's why I wanted to get it. I wanted to get a beer because we're drinking around the world. We can't get all these like little
I'm jealous.
I'm not mocktails, but cocktails and like wines and stuff.
If that was my beer right now, I'd be like,
oh my god.
I'd be like a dog drinking water.
So again, it's mostly because we are in Germany. I just wanted to get a dark beer. I always get the grapefruit beer, and then the apple drink was very interesting, but I saw this and I was like, I gotta get that. And now we're heading into Summerfest to get some lunch. All right, so we got our food and now we're going to a table. So then this is going to show the pretzel that we got. We each got a sauerkraut here.
Oh, baby.
Oh no, that is huge, dude.
It's the sexiest thing I've ever seen.
Really? Mm-hmm. This is like the pretzel that I got in California Adventure. Can you handle that? Apparently he can. So we finished up with our lunch, which was delicious and exactly what I think we needed in terms of just making sure we had some food in our stomachs. Woo. And now here we are in Italy, which I'm jealous because this is Dennis's country.
My country.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, like you're getting the drink.
Oh yeah.
So this is where I would go, but Dennis wants to head all the way to the very back, apparently. So Dennis wants to go inside the wine cellar here next to Via Napoli, which I've never been in here before. So this is pretty interesting because I have never been in here before, and Dennis, you're making me do new things at Disney. Isn't that exciting? This is the Aperol Spritz, which is Aperol Prosecco with a splash of sparkling mineral water. I just decided to not get wine in Italy. How do you feel?
I don't know how else to describe it, but classy.
So what do you think, Dennis?
So it's my first ever Aperol Spritz somehow. It's just Aperol, mineral water, Prosecco.
I already said that.
Well, anyway.
Caught you off guard.
So, you know, it's like wine, mineral water, and then Prosecco. It's like, I don't know, there's like a little bitterness to it, and yet a light citrusiness and hydrating at the same time. It's strange. I don't know how I feel about it. How about you, Mr. Roy?
Do you regret not getting a wine?
I mean, I know I love wine, but I've never had an Aperol Spritz before. I don't regret never having something I never had before.
Ooh, I don't like that at all.
But it's classy.
I don't even know. That's just bitter.
And it's kind of like Beverly. Yeah, maybe Italians just like those bitter flavors.
Damn, there's like that like bitterness associated with like grapefruit.
Yeah.
So next, we're heading to America. Are you ready for me to get an American beer, Dennis? America. So we're heading over here to this bar in America. The American Adventure, technically.
So this is the Moonshine Sour from the American Pavilion. It is Old Smoky Blackberry Moonshine, Blood Orange, Blackberry, and Lemon.
And I'm pretty sure that Brennan did suggest this one, so at least we're doing one of her suggestions today.
Also, a friend on Instagram randomly suggested this to me.
Oh, that is so good. That's so good. Very tart and fruity. Ooh. Tart, right?
It is so sweet and tart at the same time. It's like candy in a drink. I don't even know if I would classify that as a sour. It doesn't taste like a beer.
It tastes evenly mixed, though.
It's like a
cocktail.
It's like a Jolly Rancher watermelon flavor.
Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah, but it's not like you're drinking China, where you had to like really mix it to actually enjoy that drink.
No, but at least I felt like I was drinking alcohol instead of candy.
Okay, so we're done with our drinks here in the American Adventure. Now we're heading over to Japan. We are officially over halfway done. So we made it down to Japan, and we are heading inside the Mitsukoshi store just for a minute. We're in the back room where most of the snacks and sweets are. And this looks so interesting to me. It's almost like a potion. A lot of this is just like very unique, but I think we're going to probably get something a little bit more reasonable. All right, so we just exited Mitsukoshi and we did indeed get something from inside that's very exciting. First, Dennis needs to decide where he's getting a drink. Is he going right here or is he going up there to get like a plum wine or something? So Dennis ended up getting a violet sake from, I think that was the Garden House back there. That was the name of that place.
It's the violet sake from Japan. A friend told me it was really good. Oh, baby. It's so sweet. So floral. Very floral. It's nice.
This is a cocktail. This is a refreshing balance of sake, purple pear, and lime juice.
Oh, I feel the pear.
That is really good. Wow. I was trying to get you to get the plum wine just so we could go a little bit easier. I think this is worth it. This is like super refreshing and probably like a really good idea for when it gets hot. So what I ended up buying inside Mitsukoshi are these. These are Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon Yu-Gi-Oh packs. A 25th anniversary reprint. They reprinted these booster boxes and I could not find them anywhere. And I bought some packs. Okay, this is a pretty big deal. I have not opened up a pack of this in a very long time. I don't know what the card trick is for this, but this is
You're so far
incredibly nostalgic. Oh no!
Is that the rare?
Yeah, that's the rare.
Just a regular rare?
Oh wait, I got Regeki.
Where's it coming?
No, it's not. It's a hollow.
Oh, it's a super rare.
Yeah. Yay, Dennis! I got a
need a
Regeki. Cool.
Give me the Raigeki.
This is a big deal.
I'll get better. I have a bunch of like old Pokemon packs I tried to open very carefully so that you can make wall art out of them if you want to.
Really?
Yeah.
I collected like 1,000 Pokemon packs and I threw them in the air and had a good time with them and then I finally threw them away.
Alright, so we got Umi, Mystical Sheep number 2, Petite Angel, Mystical Moon, Stop Defense. Ooh, I got the ultra rare! Exodia Beast!
Dennis!
I win, it's my birthday!
Oh my god! Are you kidding me?
I'm left-footed though.
I'll take it. Do you want to trade?
No, it's fine.
That's cool. You got a piece of Exodia and then I got Regeki. Dude, that's awesome. Do you want to go buy some more packs?
Maybe.
So I looked it up and not every pack comes with a holo or a foil card as they say in the Yu-Gi-Oh community. So we are going to quit while we're ahead and head over to Morocco for our next beverage around the world showcase. So they had a few other sets in there as well, but Blue Eyes White Dragon was the original set, so that's why we wanted to go with that one, right? And we did pretty good. So in Morocco, we're heading into the Spice Road Table Bar.
So this is the Moroccan Mule. It's got Figenza Fig vodka, ginger beer, agave, and lime.
I was really interested in that ginger beer.
Do you taste any figginess?
Maybe a little bit, but it's mostly ginger, I think.
I'm a fan of that.
I think a guy just walked by and went, which I
Good.
appreciate. Yeah, I think a ginger, like, after everything we've gotten, mostly the sweet and sour stuff, this is pleasant. Dennis is giving his approval now.
Tastes just like a regular Moscow Mule to me. I don't get the fig out of it. But I do like the gingeriness. That is a nice welcome reprieve.
Isn't it, though? It's like, I needed that, like, a lot.
Yes.
We've gotten so much sweet stuff today. It's been sort of difficult.
It's all been me, though.
So we've made it to France, and I don't know where we're going. There's a stand over here to get some drinks. We could go back over here, and then also maybe into the Ratatouille area. Okay, so we've just been relaxing a little bit over here by Ratatouille, and it's time for Dennis to get his next drink, right, Dennis? Still texting. This guy's been texting all day.
I've not been. He's been texting more than me. I'm texting because he's texting.
I'm not texting. You see me texting? So now we're heading back into the Ratatouille area, to the little creperie place back here to get Dennis a wine, right, bud? Are you happy? Happy birthday. So we're heading over to La Creperie de Paris over here, which is a pretty minimal line. We will be up here probably about half an hour on our way over to Hollywood Studios. So Dennis got a Merlot from the creperie restaurant back there. The quick service window, I guess. I also noticed that there was a speck of like dust on the sensor of the lens, so if that was noticeable, I am sorry about that. So this is Dennis's Merlot, which he really wanted something dry, very different and contrasting to what we've been enjoying today.
That would have been so nice. In between sweet cocktail number 2 and sweet cocktail number 3.
Woo! See, that's a little bit too dry for me.
Could have done Cabernet,
Whoa.
but it was 50 cents more.
Oh, good point. So we just have a couple countries left until we're done drinking around the world. Next is the UK, which is my final country. So this is the International Gateway, which we'll be coming back to in just a little bit. But first, the UK, and heading inside the Rose and Crown to get my final drink for myself of the day. Okay, so what I decided to get as my very final drink is this 12-year Scotch whiskey, the Macallan. So this is it, Dennis, and we're gonna split this, and then you're gonna get your last drink. I'll have a majority of it. That's how we've been doing it. We've each been getting a drink and then sharing it, but ultimately the drink that we get, we've been consuming and drinking all ourselves.
I'm gonna take a nice subtle sip.
This is a little bit more of a portion than I was anticipating, so. Oh my god. Holy crap. Oh no, Dennis. Oh no. Whoa. Like, I'm still feeling that warmth, and it's like so good, but like, I was not prepared for this. This is it. This is the finish line. So Dennis is trying the whiskey now. Ooh, you feel that?
It's pleasant. I wish this wasn't at the end.
You're walking towards me slowly, and I don't like it.
Ominously walking towards you.
I don't like it. You're sloshing it around. Dennis, you're a mess.
I'm not.
No, I'm not. So we have one more country left to go, and that is Canada. Dennis is talking to Travis right now. He's wishing him a happy birthday. We've almost done it. We've almost technically sort of kind of drank around the world. So we are heading into Canada right now.
Yeah, scaffolding everywhere.
So Dennis can get his final beverage. Our sister-in-law, Christine, is actually from Canada.
I should go. We need to get this last alcoholic beverage.
Yeah, we do. We're heading into the trading post refreshments. Okay, so we might come back here in a little bit. We're going over to this Carts, which we've been to before. And never mind, we're heading back up here to get a beer because it was a little bit too sweet. So Dennis is getting the Labatt Blue Light here in Canada. And I can very much so relate to this face. That is definitely how I feel right now. So Dennis has his final beer, our final beverage of drinking around the world. A collective effort. Want to let me know how it is?
Tastes like a beer.
You finally got your beer, right? After all your drinks. I think we got a pretty good, combination of drinks today, just between the two of us. Yeah? I just wanted to do a fun picture where he pretends to be passed out on the bench here from technically only drinking halfway around the world.
Totally pretending.
I never even tried this. Can I try this?
I would say I drank 3/5 way around the world.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
Well, yeah, some of that.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's like really pleasant. So now we're heading back to the UK, to the International Gateway to take that over to Hollywood Studios, apparently. So many times today I thought that it was going to rain just because of the weather, and it did not, so we got so lucky. Right now Dennis is scrolling through the pictures that I took of him, passed out, but we are almost at the International Gateway, just sort of taking a minute to finish our drinks and then taking the Skyliner over to Hollywood Studios. So we are about to get onto the Skyliner in just a minute and go over to Hollywood Studios, which hopefully should not take too much time. We still have to take a redirect at Caribbean Beach Resort, but we'll be over at Hollywood Studios in no time. And then we can go to Oga's Cantina, which is a bar. So we're not going to be getting any drinks at Oga's Cantina, or at least I don't plan to. Probably just some mocktails and maybe some snacks, and just to check out the ambiance. We just were right down there. Clearly flying over France. Dennis has the hiccups.
Are we gonna try to ride?
So we've made it to the Caribbean Beach transfer station, and now we're heading over to Hollywood Studios, where we're going to Oga's Cantina, and I don't even know what we're going to be getting there. Sort of interesting because both different lines that we've taken, the one from Epcot to Caribbean Beach, and then the Caribbean Beach to Hollywood Studios, we have not had the announcement at all, so it's been sort of nice, just quiet and relaxing, I think. But from here, after we do Oga's Cantina, depending on when we actually get to go in and then leave, depending when the park closes, I guess, we're going to be taking the bus back to Magic Kingdom to then drive home.
No, I want to take this again.
We have to go back to Magic Kingdom.
It's so peaceful.
I know it's nice, but this doesn't go to Magic Kingdom.
Why not?
I don't know. Bob Iger.
Bob Iger!
We're in a wrapped gondola right now. This is the bus loop, which we'll be coming back to in just a little bit. And I hope you can hear me right now, because I know that for whatever reason this microphone is not very good when it comes to transportation, but I'm still working on it. I'm learning. I'm trying to improve, and that's all that I can ask for, right, Dennis?
Yeah!
Yeah. Okay, let's go to Oga's Cantina, right?
Yeah!
And get something. I don't know yet. Maybe. We'll see. We're feeling it a little bit. And here we are at Disney's Hollywood Studios. We're going inside. And we made it inside Hollywood Studios, heading back to Star Wars Land, Galaxy's Edge, whatever you want to call it. So we are heading back to Galaxy's Edge from over here. This is in front of the Chinese theater, back over here. It's pretty intense that we've made it to so many different parks today. This was sort of not the intention. Dennis surprised me with the drinking around the world concept, but I think that worked out pretty well. We're almost there. So close. Togo's Cantina, which I wanted to get a reservation for before knowing that Dennis wanted to drink around the world. I knew that we wanted to do the roller coasters, but he's never been to Togo's Cantina, so that was why I got this reservation. So depending when the park closes tonight, we might try to ride a ride. We'll see. It depends just when we get out of Togo's Cantina. If we're able to even get into Togo's Cantina, we're a little bit late.
How about Rise of the Resistance?
Personally, I'm going to blame Tron, calling us back 2 hours early this morning, just messing up the entire day of plans. It's easier to blame Tron than myself, right? So we still need to have dinner, probably at some point, but it depends when we get out of Togo's Cantina because they don't really have dinner.
Dinner? What's that?
It doesn't help that Togo's Cantina is probably the farthest away in the entire park.
Is that it?
No, it's all the way back there. There's the Millennium Falcon right there, which means Togo's Cantina is right around the corner. And here we are at Togo's Cantina. Let's see if they'll let us in a little bit late. And we are heading inside over to our table right now. Dennis has never been here before. Oh, this is where we are, right over here by the bar. So Dennis is going to get the Fuzzy Tauntaun because it's pretty iconic, I think, even though it's a little bit more mellow than it used to be. And I'm getting the Bloody Rancor, which I've never had before. This is Tito's handmade vodka and chili liqueur, spicy Bloody Mary mix, and then a Rancor bone. Wow. So what do you think, Dennis? Do you like it?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, right?
Cool ambiance.
We have a table all to ourselves right now.
I have to wait and see till I get the drinks, but I like that we share the table. It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Make some friends.
So Dennis is going to try his Fuzzy Tauntaun. He might not feel the effects quite yet. God, it's dark in here. You might be able to start feeling that, but you do have a mustache. I didn't think about that. You protected yourself from the fuzzy.
Mustache has protected me.
No. So this is essentially a Bloody Mary, I think, with Rancor bones. Yeah. Oh, that's a little spicy. That's good though. I like that. I needed something a little bit more savory after today.
Can I have a bone?
What's that?
Can I have a bone?
Let me see what it tastes like. Oh. That's weird. It's like a freeze-dried marshmallow. Weird. You like it?
It tastes better without the drink.
You also started to feel your fuzz, didn't you? Yeah? He's nodding. The bar started to clear out quite a lot now, so Dennis is taking a picture at the moment, or a panorama or something, and he did start to feel the Fuzzy Tauntaun. Did you like the Fuzzy Tauntaun, Dennis?
Interesting.
So we are now out of Togo's Cantina and maybe making it over to Rise of the Resistance before it closes. We have like 2 minutes to make it over there, so hopefully we do. I don't know if you can see that, but it is 8:59 right now. We are getting in line. We made it! That guy has 2 lightsabers and I don't have any! So I don't know if anybody got in line after us. We might be the final people on Rise of the Resistance, but maybe not. The park is officially closed. Right now, Dennis has only ever ridden this one other time before. We were like really walking this line incredibly fast right now. I don't even know what it was posted at, but whatever it was probably not accurate. It's so quiet in here. The last time that we rode this, it was like pouring down rain, and we just barely made it in time. We need to try to ride this a little bit more, I don't know, where it's not just a very stressful part of our experience at Hollywood Studios. Look how quiet it is right now. This is great. I definitely poured Bloody Mary all over my shirt just trying to get out of Togo's Cantina in time, but I think it was pretty worth it, right, Dennis?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not bad, right?
Walking straight on.
All right, we've cut up the line. It looks like a little bit, but we're about to head into the first pre-show room right now. This is really cool. We actually are the very final people on Rise of the Resistance tonight. That's neat. I've never done that. And now we're heading into the pre-show with Ray and BB-8. Right now, this is the final group tonight to ride Rise of the Resistance.
BB-8, is everyone assembled? Good. Should we be in flight prep? Recruits, thank you for joining the calls.
There's BB-8 right over there. We are heading inside our transports. I hope nothing happens, Dennis. That'll be terrible.
All ships launch. I am Lieutenant Beck. As you heard from me, I have been tasked with getting you to Vakara. First order strike fighters, we route! Aren't you please okay? You're down, so transport can make a jump. Star destroyers. We can't. We're caught in a tractor beam. It's pulling us in.
Okay, we're exiting our transport vehicle right now. Pretty cool, right? This absolutely never gets old. Ever, it's so incredibly cool. This is probably the fastest that I've ever gotten onto Rise of the Resistance, so thank you, Dennis. It's for your birthday, right? It's my birthday! It really took only like 10 to 15 minutes to make it to this point right now, which is the fastest I've ever done this. So now we're in the cell, which sort of stinks because we were having a pretty good day up until this point. But now here we are, and that just is sort of unfortunate, and I don't appreciate it. Whoa! Something's happening, and it's crazy. This is wild. This is the second time we've taken an escape pod today.
There's a clear path to the turbo lifts at the end of the hallway. Turn right. Wait, why are you going up? I said down. Up is bad. Up is real bad.
Raise the shields.
Shields? I see no evidence.
Now!
What's happening? That's really awkward.
How brave.
I know.
But ultimately hopeless. Your efforts are wasted. Cannot escape.
V-mode.
Precious resistance is about to be destroyed.
Pretty cool. Let us in, please. Get us out of here. Whoa!
You guys really like cutting it close.
That never gets old.
Great job, recruits. Thanks to your
We did it, Dennis.
heroism, the location of the
Yay!
resistance base is secure.
I have to confront Dennis because you've not ridden this once, you've ridden it twice.
Oops.
Because we rode it when I was trying to get a 1 p.m. boarding group time, and then we've also ridden it again because we rode it with our brother Travis.
I don't believe that.
What? It's
don't know.
documented on the YouTube channel.
Well, it's the first time I rode Group B, according to Roy.
Group B? Oh, B mode.
B mode.
Yeah, because Kylo wasn't there. So this is pretty cool. We got in line and made it all the way to the ride, rode the ride, and then exited the ride in less than half an hour. So now we get to go all the way back to the bus station and then take that to Magic Kingdom. Maybe Polynesian, so that we can walk to the parking lot from there? I don't know. So we did park in the Villains lot, so I don't know if taking the bus to the Polynesian would be beneficial because we'd still have to walk all the way to the car, so we might just take the bus back to the Magic Kingdom. It looks like Fantasmic is ending at the moment right now, so that was a little bit of a surprise. So I think we are actually going to the Polynesian. It probably makes more sense because the fireworks recently happened, and if we try to get onto a monorail or a boat, that will take a long time. All right, this is the bus stop for the Polynesian Resort. There's a little bit of a line, which means it should be arriving shortly, I hope. And the bus arrived pretty immediately, so we are heading to the Polynesian Village Resort. So we've made it to the Polynesian. There's the bus that we just got off of, and now we're heading over to the parking lots. So we just crossed over the bridge over here from the Polynesian, and now we're heading back to the car. And Dennis is leading the way, even though he doesn't know where he's going.
Don't I?
I take it back. Dennis knows exactly where we parked, right, Dennis? Yep. We're in the Villains lot. So we're almost back to the car at the TTC. That was an incredible day, right, Dennis?
An incredible birthday!
We rode Tron, we rode Guardians of the Galaxy, we drank around the world, which is, I've never done that before, and getting to do that with you is like an incredible, catalyst, like an excuse to actually do it, which I know that Brendan is probably pretty jealous because we've been talking about doing exactly what we did today, just sort of just going back and forth, like getting a drink and then just trying each other's drinks, because we cannot drink around the world. I don't know how people drink their own beverage at every single 11 countries around Epcot.
Yeah.
But then I got a Oga's Cantina reservation, and we had one more drink there. We rode Rise of the Resistance, which that was an incredible surprise. Did you have fun?
Oh yeah. It's not easy being the main character of life, but you know, somebody's got to do it.
You did a good job, I think. So, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Have a great day, and goodbye. Woo!